This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to Chapel Hill at beautiful Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So North Carolina's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's an important first down on that running play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass this time. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff heading left. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this month.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. The Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move your chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And the Tar Heels line up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And Looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ohio State. Too much speed for the defense.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. Ball handed off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The ball to the ground. Ball scooped up by the defense.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A pass complete on a crosser. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Buckeyes keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. A short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. And Chris, we got a tie game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's no way he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. quarterback's line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He lets it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense contributes 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's a good throw off the play fake. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, we're looking at a third down.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. It's a second and goal play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught on the shovel pass. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force it out. It's a great play by the defense. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's past the marker and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Will not be brought down. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. Tackled there by the defense. Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Deep ball falling away. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, UNC, to put them on top now.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Loses the football. The scramble is on.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
QB keeper all the way.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So at the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. They'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. Buckeyes are on the move here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle, but 1st down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He's got it, enough for a 1st down. He goes down, but importantly, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The short completion of the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags the quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Pass not complete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. He shreds the tackle. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Working clock with the ground game. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Breaks loose at the 45. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The shotgun running play call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They're going to run it. No, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On fourth down, they get the football back here in this tight game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of ball. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Foster. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we'll get a throw for the first down. Just to his left and makes the completion. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.